have Coach Bruno, Anaya Peoples, Michelle Sidor. Anaya had her 9th career double-double, and Michelle tied her career high with 19 points. We'll start with Coach Bruno and then questions for the players.
We really needed to come out and be ready when the game started today. I thought the players were ready to play, and we just needed a W. And you really constantly talk about the process. But sometimes it becomes a point in time where you do have to get a W, and we needed a W tonight, so the players went out and did what they had to do, and just played with the energy necessary to get themselves a W. Now we have to get ready to go to play UConn at UConn.
Hi, Michelle, how do you bounce back psychologically from perhaps your own performance and the team's performance at the Marquette game?
Yeah, well, every day is a new day. Every game is a new game, and I think I, myself, and my teammates try to bring just energy and that competitiveness every single day, no matter what happened previous game. So I think that was our goal. Like, we wanted to get a win, obviously. That's our intention every game, and I think we did a great job of that today, just competing, bringing that energy, never letting it fall, even if we're kind of in a low, just bringing it every day.
Naya, from a teammate's perspective, what do you think went so right for Michelle tonight?
She shot the ball and she shot it with confidence, and we need her to do that every single game. Teams are starting to, notice we penetrate, and so when she's on the wing and open, we need her, Kate, Maeve, all of them just to be ready and be confident and knock down their shot because we know they can.
After tonight's win, how confident are both of you heading into the UConn game? I mean, kind of had the bad outing at Marquette, much better performance tonight, and now you've got UConn.
Yeah, I think this game, we knew we needed this win just to get us rolling again. And the key to beat UConn is to know you're going to beat them. So, I mean, we're going to go in there. We're going to go in there like we're the best team in America, knowing they're the best team in America, and we're going to give them a fight, and we're going to lay it all on the line. So this game kind of just propelled us and gave us some energy, gave us some positive vibes to show us that we can do it.
Yeah, I think just going in there with confidence. We think every team we play is the best team in America. So just having that mindset. Obviously, they're a great team. Just bringing it.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, you guys.
Thank you, ladies.
Questions for Coach?
Coach, I was just wondering, from your standpoint, what did they do in the second half to kind of bring you guys down a little bit more on the shooting percentage? Did they just pick up the defense? Was it just y'all getting tired toward the end?
We had a lot of sloppy moments out there, and at the same time, I don't necessarily really know that they did anything really different. I just don't think we were overly focused, just paying attention to details of sharing the ball, shoot when you're open, share when you're not open. It's really a simple game, but we needed a W. We got a W. It was not a game of perfectly played game by any stretch of the imagination. So I don't know that they did anything really specific to slow us down. I think we're trying to figure out what we're trying to run. We tried to simplify things for them, and that didn't work. I mean, we tried to make the game simpler for our players, and it didn't work. So we kind of we had to go back to doing what we're normally used to doing, and I think that got us into a better rhythm.
What were some of the things that you concentrated on doing and or not doing from the Marquette game to tonight's game?
Jim, we have struggled to score all year. This is the issue here. I mean, we have not been a team that scores easily. We have to fight and scrap and figure ways to score, and it's not been easy to score the ball. When you don't score the ball, you still can win the game. You have to pay attention to the little details. Little details is a generalized statement. I can get out here right now and start talking about each little detail we're talking about here. And at Marquette, what happened was when we weren't scoring the ball, part of that was Marquette did a great job defensively. Part of it was us just not finishing short shots at the rim. So we did not score the ball. Then we did not take care of some of those little details that you have to take care of, keeping people off the glass. And it's just so elementary to understand that you have to keep a team to one shot, but the object is no shot. Bad shot, always only one shot. It's just so simple, but it's simple to understand that is what must be done. It's not necessarily it's not necessarily simple to do it. You have to stay focused and pay attention to those details. And okay, you're not scoring the ball. Now you're letting Marquette get second shots. Now we got down early. We chased them. We went up the floor. That probably cost us about 4 baskets to 6 baskets in the game by chasing them all over. They're very explosive in the open court. But what are you going to do when you start and chase them 30? So you got to chase them when you're down that much. So that cost us some buckets too. So it was just a bad game we played up there. Marquette deserves the credit for making us play the bad game. Whenever a coach plays a bad game, I think you got to make sure you pay attention that the other team did that. But there's just the details we're talking about here. We're struggling to score. So when you're struggling to score, you have to defend. You have to defend really well. You have to focus on defending well. You have to focus on rebounding the basketball. You have to make simple passes. Back at Marquette again, we took some shots that, if you're open, shoot. If you're not open, share. Simple concept. But sometimes we're human, so we're going to try to do it ourselves a little bit and shoot when you're not open. Well, most players don't make it when they're not open. NBA guys can do that pretty well, but most mortals don't. So those are some of the little details. We took a lot of shots at Marquette when we weren't open. So, you have to make more against a good defense. You have to make more passes. So I don't even know if I'm answering your question, but these are what we're talking about here when we're talking about details.
How do you feel the hustle effort went from the team today? Because they
No, I thought I don't think that hustle issue has been. I don't think that's been an issue at all year and throughout the 4-game losing streak. I don't think these players have always come out ready to play and played hard. They've done that this year, and they've never not played hard. Now we have to figure out, and we're still trying to, how can you still be trying to figure out lineups? Well, you're losing people all the time. And again, you got Jade Edwards is ready to start tonight, and she rolls an ankle yesterday in practice. So now she can't play tonight. So that's life. That's basketball. You can't complain about it, but you're just constantly trying to patch lineups together here, and Charlize O'Hare. Bryn Maskowitz is done. Well, I don't want to be making declarations, but it doesn't look like she's going to be playing for a long time. So there's just you have to. Charlize O'Hare's a freshman, and she did some good stuff tonight, but she did some stuff that wasn't so good from a coach's perspective. So you just have to keep battling here and keep fighting, and let's just get to UConn and do everything we can to be the most competitive DePaul team we can be out there, and then get back here and see if we can't get this thing really. We got a really good St. John's team coming in here and a really good Nova team coming in here, and get this thing back turned in a different direction. You can't start turning a season without turning it with a game. So we needed a game to get it turned. So, okay, this can be a starting game. It wasn't pretty at all tonight, but still. And the other thing I would